Hey y'all, my name is Glenn and thanks for clicking on my video. Obviously from the title, this is about relocating my Arunca Champ from Wyoming to South Dakota. And how that came about is I was able to acquire a T-hanger rental here in South Dakota, and I sold my Quonset hanger back in Wyoming to a good family friend who also has a Champ. This was shot back in August, actually the tail end of August of last year. And now it's the middle of June of 2025. Time's been flying like crazy. Emily's actually been down here for a good 7 months, I'd say. I've been doing a lot of work to it, but that's another story. Anyway, looking back at August 30th of last year, my day started at 3 a.m. in Casper, Wyoming. Got up early so I could make the 3.5-hour drive to Grable, Wyoming, and shuffle airplanes around and take care of a few other things, and get out of there and beat the heat. The flight would be from Grable, Wyoming, over the mountain to Buffalo, Wyoming for a fuel stop and check out a few derelict airplanes that I've been wanting to look at over there. And then from there, straight to Hot Springs. However, the airport was getting resurfaced, so it was closed, completely closed. So I actually ended up landing at a friend's strip. I think it took me 3.5 hours to complete the flight, and I just navigated by paper charts. Personal preference, I guess, since I'm flying a 1940s airplane, it just seemed appropriate. And it makes it a lot more fun, so hope you guys liked the video, and happy flying.
South Bighorn County Airport, Grable, Wyoming. Automated weather observation, 1512 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 16 Celsius. Dew point 06 Celsius. Altimeter 3028. Remarks. Density altitude 4,500.
Alright, check for traffic. Looks good to the left. Swing around a little. Look to the right. Final. Looks good. Variable traffic. Rock 4583 enters taking off runway 34. We're going to make left traffic. Then we're going to be a southeast departure. Alright, so I got our map here. Right now, I'm making a correlation with this canyon here, with that canyon I'm seeing up there. Well, this ain't the way to Yellowstone. Coming up on our first checkpoint here. Right here where the two creeks meet in the middle. Right now we are flying over Paint Rock Creek. And a beautiful view it is. You can see Blacktooth Peak there. Over here is Cloud Peak. And then a little bit down is Bomber Mountain. Here's our Meadowlark Lake. They have a really nice memorial down there next to the highway for a group of firefighters that lost their life fighting a fire years ago. I think it's worth checking out if you're passing by. We believe this is Ather Peak. Then you'll have the Hazelton Pyramid just to the right, that taller peak. Yeah, we definitely got a tailwind. Starting to get lift as we get closer to the ridge. You can see all the snow fences there by the highway. Helps keep the snow from drifting. A little bit hazier on this side of the mountain, and the reason for that is they've had some big grassland fires over here by Buffalo, I guess. We'll have to see if we can see any of that when we depart out of there and head further east. Got a fire lookout tower. They get a little bit rodeo-ish. Good thing I have on my cowboy boots.
Johnson County Airport, Buffalo, Wyoming. Automated weather observation 1711 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 24 Celsius. Dew point 03 Celsius. Altimeter 3029er. Remarks. Density altitude 6,800.
Buffalo traffic along the 4583 Echoes entering the left downwind for only 31 Buffalo.
South County traffic 82 Romeo Alpha on silent for runway 13.
Buffalo traffic along the 4583 Echoes entering a midfield left crosswind for runway 13 now. Buffalo.
Gas is on, unfinished, mixture, top, deep end switches.
Buffalo traffic along 83 Echoes turning left base runway 13. Buffalo.
Buffalo traffic, Calgary 83 on altitude, we'll show you the place, Buffalo.
Buffalo traffic along 83 Echoes short climb runway 13 full stop. A3 Echoes down clear, Buffalo.
Alright, successfully landed in Buffalo. Also got some fuel. 575. Really nice airport they got going on here. Looks like it's been newly developed and is growing, which is always great. Why don't we go check out those derelict airplanes now? pretty cool. Now it's time to blast off for a couple more hours.
Buffalo traffic, Relocating.
4583 Echoes, holding short at Alpha 2, straight inbound traffic. How far out are you?
I'm 6 miles out right now.
Are you inbound on 3-1?
Yeah, I'm coming in on 3-1 right now.
Roger. Buffalo traffic, Rocket 4583 Echo is going to take off on a run 3 from Alpha 2, immediate left-hand departure to the east. Buffalo traffic.
Alright, so it just took me 4 minutes to go 7 miles, so we're doing about 105 across the ground. It's pretty darn good. So there's Moorcroft, Wyoming. Behind it is Pine Haven and Keyhole Reservoir. And hidden just above the reservoir is Douglas Tower. Well, here's Mondale Field, Newcastle, Wyoming. Alright, so when it comes to fuel management with the Aronca Champ, this one in particular, what you do is you let this tank get down enough that when you turn this valve on, which we'll do, there's enough capacity in the main tank to take what you have in the wing. So if we give it a little bit of time, you'll be able to watch this gauge go up and the other one go down. Alright, so we're bouncing around a half or a quarter there. But up here, we're now getting above a half to 3/4. So that's how that works. Also, we're coming up on our checkpoint, Elk Mountain. Well, we are officially in South Dakota. You can see Crazy Horse over on the horizon. Custer State Park. The Southern Black Hills. There is Hot Springs. And there's SB-27 below. my prettiest landing. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. Please like and subscribe if you like my content. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.